That's how you're going to progress in it. Not just messing around.
Yeah.
Not just sort of going in your Tjwc, so this idea getting into position and doing all from it, because then you're not relating to specific instances. You're not developing your learned responses. You're not developing reactions to situations.
Yeah.
You're just messing about, which is always a difficult thing, which means that you'll have them, but they won't relate to the right instance.
Specific situation as well.
So you've got to learn to adapt, so when something comes in, punch comes in, you can take something out
And use it. Mm-hmm.
Whatever. And judge the situation as far as that's concerned. Punch comes in. Different situation, legs on the inside, start coming through and attack the leg. I'm attacking the stance, I'm attacking your arm, I'm attacking the structure.
Mm-hmm.
These are the ways that we can actually look, using the legs, using the arms together to apply to a situation.
Yeah.
Rather than just sort of like throwing everything out. Rather than just not thinking about it and just trying to rely upon your hand speed or your leg speed to get you out of a situation. But actually looking into a situation when the punch comes in, shifting out of the way, control it, achieve it, and then achieve it.
Alright. And moving into the next change.
Rather than a sequence, rather than a
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4 attitude. Actually developing to respond to a situation. It takes longer to do it that way, but to me, it's important to do it that way because then it gives you the freedom.
Right.
No, that's wrong. It doesn't give you the freedom. It gives you the experience to deal with a situation.
Yeah.
Any situation, because you learn to adapt to a situation.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't restrict you to being able to respond to a specific attack.
Right.
Any attack. You learn to respond to any attack, any situation, not specific attacks. Not saying if he does this, then I'll do that.
Freeness to respond to
That's it.
whatever.
So you have the freedom of anything because you have anything. What
We have instinctiveness.
within. So the parameters of your freedom has got the parameters of your experience, and because you're allowing any situation, therefore you've got a broader viewpoint.
Yeah.
If you train for specific situations, your viewpoint's restricted, so therefore your freedom to protect yourself is restricted.
Right.
You've got to be very careful of that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you're not restricting yourself to whatever. You're letting so it's not so much being able to stop one technique, but it's how you leave yourself open when you do protect yourself against that technique. So if I move across, a punch comes in, and I move across this sort of way to do that, all you have to do is when a punch comes in, and I move across to try to do this technique, is step in, so a punch and then step.
Just move in.
Just move in. That could happen.
Mm-hmm.
So what you need to be able to do is to instead of to apply to there and then come in.
Right.
Not just to try to do that, which is a good technique because it'll really hurt you,
Mm-hmm.
but the time that it takes for me to get around and do that,
You might still move in
you could have just come in further
this way.
and then knock me off.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you've got to be very careful that you're not falling into that trap
Yeah.
of trying to apply a technique in a
Rather than
situation,
what's required.
rather than responding to a situation.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful of that. Okay, take it off. Things about your Tjwc. I think we've been through this before, but it's worth going through again.
Right.
Drop your arms. The whole idea is we've got a man down here, an asking hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drop your arms, keep them down. When I do this movement, I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
When I get to this point, I hit.
Yeah.
I'm asking for your arm. I'm asking for your arm, you give it, I hit. There, or is it right? I'm asking for your arm. You give it, protect yourself. You hit, you hit.
Mm-hmm.
You constantly give something. If I'm going to come into you, I'm going to do the same technique. I'll come in, I'll come in, I'll come in.
Mm-hmm.
I come in, I come in, I come in. I come in, I come in, different technique,
Change.
to different reaction.
Aye.
I come in, I come in, I come in. I come in, I come in. Doing the same thing.
Yeah.
When we're doing Tjwc, when we're rolling, it makes a difference. I'm trying this technique, it's not working.
Mm-hmm.
We were doing this roughly the other day, and I don't know if you remember, I was doing a lot of laps out.
Yeah.
Every single time I was rolling, I was lapping you all the time.
Aye.
Because laps out is a very, very powerful technique. If the hand's up, you take it down. The hand's up, you take it down. If your hand's up, I'll take it down. I'll get into a situation, roll, I'm lapping. I'm lapping, I'm contacting, I'll change, I'll lap.
Aye.
It's a very powerful technique as a lap style for control.
Yeah.
When I lap and it doesn't work, it doesn't mean to say that a lap style doesn't work. If I want to, I can make a lap work.
Yeah.
I'm not into making the lap work. If I'm into this situation, relax. Don't respond to this as try not to respond as much as possible. If I lap, then I can make it work.
Yeah.
Because I'll put the energy in that I require to make it
As
work.
you're lapping.
What I'm after doing in Tjwc is finding out what happens if it doesn't work.
Aye.
Then I change. And I'll change.
Aye. See what the
I can
possibilities are.
change.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still going to try to apply the technique.
But you're ready for the change.
I still
right?
feel I change. I still feel I will change. A punch comes in, I apply. A punch comes in, I apply. A punch comes in, I apply.
Mm-hmm.
If you punch and I do a tan punch, what would you do? That's it. So you punch, I tan, you lap, right? So you punch, I tan, you lap, I bong, I lap.
Oh, it's goes into something else.
So you punch, I tan, you lap, I bong, I lap, you, on from there. What do you do now? You lap, right?
Aye.
So you punch, I tan, you lap, I bong, I lap, you're off from that, you lap, come in. You punch, I tan, you lap, I'm you lap, and I come up underneath. If that situation keeps running through, then we should be doing the same thing. We'll change. You punch, I tan.
Aye.
You now have to change, I change. So we're coming in the situation, you punch, I tan on the inside. You change, you come across onto there, I'll change around. So we're looking at the reaction to one situation.
Aye.
It's the same. At the same situation, you do the same thing. You're looking for the best response.
Yeah.
If I punch, you cancel to that situation there. Now, that could come into there,
Aye.
depending on the situation. So I punch, you can't punch, I can come to there. So again, but that's how I think. That's a slightly more advanced level. Or I would punch and take you further.
Yeah.
I would
And go
use
with
more
the thing,
energy.
yeah.
I'm
Depending
thinking
on
on a
your
different level. Or I punch, you can't, I can come inside you.
Aye.
This is the way that I respond differently to you.
Aye.
We think in different ways. This is why I can't teach you how to defend yourself. You've got to learn to adapt your own way to find the different ways of thinking. If I attack in the same way.
Aye.
I am not going to attack in any other way because basically I know through this sequence I can get to make a contact within about 5 to 6 moves on just about anybody who I know.
Through the response and the feeling.
The majority of people who I come into contact with, I can hit.